I thought about suicide. But then I thought, what if we Hindus are right about reincarnation? And I come back as myself! I'll have to go through it all again. It's hard being an immigrant, you know, because people can't even pronounce my name. And my name's really simple, it's Vidur, okay, Vidur. I get Vidur, Gandhi. What kind of name is that? What does it mean? So I'm so sick of these questions, guys. I just answer the question in one go now. I'm like, look, my name's Vidur. It's a classical, ancient Indian name. It's honorable, it's dignified, it means clitoris. Just kidding, actually means vulva. So you know, like being Indian, you get asked the weirdest questions all the time. Like people always, we've lived here for generations, right? Indians have lived in America for generations. I always get asked, which part of India does your family come from? Like if I told them, they'd know. So I like taking the piss. I just answer the question. I'm like, look, go to New Delhi. There's an ashram right in the middle of New Delhi. Go east all the way to a place called Gurgaon. And then when you get there, go west all the way to the state of Haryana. Right there is a small place where my family comes from. It's called New Jersey, bitch. New Jersey people, yeah! Seriously, but then, you know, and then people who've been to India, they always ask me the weirdest questions, like, what's the smell? What's the smell? Like, I know. I'm like, look, there are 1 billion people, they eat curry and they fart. At 2 o'clock, it smells like a nuclear holocaust. Really. What's the smell? It's us. We stink. So I worked in the corporate world, as I told you guys. I worked for the world's meanest woman as a headhunter. You guys know what that means? Oh, for those of you who don't, it's not what you think. Human resources. We find really highly paid executives for really high-flown positions. I worked for the world's meanest woman, as I said, Saddam Hussein. She was mean, she was selfish, she was greedy, but she compensated by being a horrific racist. When she was looking for a minority, this is how she'd act. They hated minorities. For this position, I need a black lesbian dwarf. Her middle name should be Shaniqua. She should have won Lazy Eye, and her father should have died in 1983. So, working for her is why I started doing comedy. Otherwise, I'd be doing time. You know, the corporate world just sucks. There's a manual for everything, everything. Sexual harassment. How dumb do you need to be to need a manual on how to sexually harass someone?